circle, Jason Jennings. Ramon Martinez, 6-4-3 double play, end of the third. Jennings goes 7-3. It's allowed in 4 Ks, but not before some action. More on that in a bit. Top of the fourth, no score. Todd Helton with a man on. That's a smack. Down the line, Jeff Cirillo. He's going to try to score. What about the relay throw? The throw. Too high, gets by Guzman. Cirillo scores. Helton 2 for 4. He's hitting .335, 125 RBIs for Helton. Barry Bonds, like, whoa. Crushing the sinker that didn't sink off of Jason Jennings. Number 58, 552 in his career for Barry. 2-1 now, Colorado. Same score in the sixth. Juan Uribe taking Kirk Reeder deep for a 2-run home run. Colorado pulling away. It's now 4-1 on Uribe's third of the year. Same score, bottom 8, 2 out, 1 on. Bonds up, crucial situation facing Mike Myers. Myers gets the best of Barry Bonds. The Rockies win. For Jason Jennings, he now has 3 road victories in his first 12 days in the majors. Said Dusty Baker, you dread facing a guy you don't know. For Bonds, home run number 58 in the Giants win on first. Pujols, the talented rookie, against Bobby J. Jones. And Pujols knows fate is what you decide to do next. Hitting 2 for 4, 333. Number 32 on the year, 2-0 Cards. Bottom 1, same score. Bud Smith on the mound for St. Louis, pitching to Ricky Henderson. Smith strikes out Henderson. 1 of 7 Ks for Smith. Placido Polanco on first. J.D. Drew up. Placido takes off. Drew strikes out. Ben Davis's throw off of Polanco into the outfield. Polanco, who was 3 for 4, scores from first. 3-0 St. Louis. Same score, bottom 5. Bud Smith still rolling along on the mound. Facing Damian Jackson. Gets him looking. A no-hitter through 5. Bottom 6, still 3-0 Cards. 1 on, 2 out. Ryan Klesko. Contact. J.D. Drew coming in, and what a great catch, following this all the way into the bullpen. Smith, a no-hitter through 6. It was 4-0 in the 7th. Phil Nevin up. Nevin flying out. Bud Smith came in with an ERA of 4.30 and a 3-2 record. There's 1 out. Next batter in the 7th, Bubba Trammell. Another fly ball. That's going to be your 2nd out for Bud Smith in the 7th. Next batter, Ray Lankford, striking him out. No-hitter through 7. Bud had never gone past the 7th inning, but here he goes in the 8th. First man up is Ben Davis. Ground ball. 1 out. Next batter, deserving of a standing O at all times, Tony Gwynn, pinch hitting. The future Hall of Famer looking to break up the no-no by Bud Smith. But Gwynn can't even do it. We have 2 outs. Another pinch hitter for San Diego. It's Wiki Gonzalez. Grounder to third. No-hitter through 8 innings for Bud Smith. Top of the 9th, Big Mac trying to loosen up the rookie in the dugout, trying to get a smile out of him. But Bud was quite cool, focused, and even getting his pitching hand nice and warm for the 9th. First batter up, Ricky Henderson, of course. And Ricky can't find the space. That's a ground out. There's 1. 2 batters later, after a walk, Ryan Klesko's turn, trying to break up the no-no by Bud Smith. Oh, it's good to have Edgar Renteria playing behind you. 2 outs. Next batter, Phil Nevin, who broke up a no-hitter in the 6th the day before against Randy Johnson. What would happen now?
Ground ball. Bud Smith's got it. No-hitter for another Cardinal rookie.
Smith gets the no-hitter, the 18th rookie to pitch a no-hitter. Bud Smith would say at the last out, I threw him a changeup and he hit it right to me, but I didn't know I had the ball. When I felt it in my glove, I wanted to run it over to first before I threw it to make sure it would get there. Smith throws 134 pitches, the most pitches thrown by a rookie this season as the bench goes crazy. Bud Smith becoming the 3rd Cardinals rookie to throw a no-hitter. Paul Dean did it in 1934, Jose Jimenez in 99. Smith actually threw 2 7th-inning no-hitters in the minors, but to toss one in just his 11th major league start with the Cardinals in a pennant race on top 4, 3-1 Philly, 2 on, nobody out for the bigger Todd Zeal. Pop-up, Jimmy Rollins going out, Pat Burrell coming in. You know the rest of the story. Burrell takes it and drops it. Everyone's safe.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a nightmare, and it continues. It started Sunday, it continued Monday for Larry Bowa and his troops, and Pat Burrell not thrilled either. And the kid says, let me show you how it's done. Back to the game, same inning, 2 on, 3-2 now.
The kid is really 14.
Yeah, Ray, there you go. Ray Ordonez. Ordonez, line drive. Stab by Kevin Jordan. The throw to a covering Randy Wolf gets away. Shittenjoe would score to tie up this game at 3. Todd Zeal would move to third, and his boys, his guys, just, catch the ball.
Now he's 16.
Yeah, top 9, 7-6 Phils. Jose Mesa in relief. Hasn't blown a save since May 28th. Tying run on second. Remember, Sunday, errors, a ninth inning meltdown, and facing Todd Zeal. And Zeal delivers, Met fans. Timo Perez motoring around with a tying run. And Timo gets in there, and Todd Zeal is thrilled for a change, and Mesa is not. Same inning, same score, 2 on. Todd Pratt in as part of a double switch. The former Met, Jose Santiago, pitch. It's a ball. Pratt throws it back to the mound, and it gets away. Runner goes to third. Jimmy Rollins tries to pick it up. What happens? He fires to third, and that one gets away. Todd Zeal, he said he didn't know what happened, just started to head to home. He said, what the heck? 8-7 Mets. The 4th error for the Phillies. Forget about Boa. He can only stick his tongue out, sort of. Oh, and you know what this kid's thinking.
I think he's in college.
Yeah, he probably is. He says, guys, just pick up the ball and make the throw. Mets win. What a disaster for the Phillies. 7 errors in their last 2 games. Jose Mesa had a streak of 21 saves in a row before blowing.
Last September 25th, bottom 1, pitching to Vladimir Guerrero. Guerrero with the wood. Andrew Jones getting his Ph.D. Play I hated degree. That's why Drew has 3 gold gloves. Top 5 Expos with some mad defense. Marcus Giles at the plate. Hits it short. Orlando Cabrera, nice backhand stab. Cabrera also had his 31st double this year in the game. Bottom 8, Vlad Guerrero. He's got some wheels. To try and stretch a single into a double. Come on, Vlad. You can't play B. Jordan like that, bro. Brian Jordan, nice gun. Nails Guerrero. Jordan, 2 outfield assists on the day. He's got 10 this year. Bottom 9, T. Glavine blowing up. Stevens hits it to short. Ray Sanchez. Peyton. First 5 years of Glavine's career, he was 3-11 against the Expos. Since then, he's 17-2. In front of 6,748 fans, 2 of whom were his parents. Glavine tosses his 21st career shutout.
Top 1, runner on third, Matt Clement facing Sosa. That's high and inside. Second pitch over Sammy's head. Sosa giving Clement the stare, and then the third pitch, high and outside. Fourth pitch, that's wild. Eric Young would score from third. Sammy draws the walk. Cubs are up 1-0. Simple as that. They were up 2-0 in the second. 2 on Derek Lee. Sammy Sosa has improved his defense over the last few years. Runner would advance to third but not score in the inning. Jason Beret had great D all day. 3-0 still Cubs in the 5th, 1 on, 1 out. Sosa. That's good contact, but Cliff Floyd playing Sammy deep all the way, and Cliff is simply in perfect position and knows it. Sosa went 1 for 5. The Cubs went on to the victory. Cubs win for the 7th time in 9 games.
138th game, top 1, Randy Wynn getting righteous. Ball goes off the wall. Jason Tyner scores. Wynn played college hoops with Dallas Maverick guard Steve Nash at Santa Clara. He also worked for a CPA one summer. Double A's up 1-0. Top 10, game tied at 1. Ben Grieve. Clocks Jeff Nelson. Out. Solo shot. Grieve's 10th of the year. 2-1 Double A's. Bottom 10, M's down. 2-1. Bottom of the 10th. Mark McLemore, player from the Himalaya, hits a single off Esteban Yan. Mike Cameron scores a tying run. McLemore to second. Yan has 18 career saves, but that is his 18th career blown save. Bottom 11, tied at 2. Stan Javier, been in the big since 1984, as cool as the other side of the pillow. Scores Al Martin. Javier hitting .289 this year, but hitting .314 with runners in scoring position. Ball game. Mariners clinch a playoff spot. They win 3-2.
17 since June 27th. They're hosting Baltimore. Tim Hudson getting Jerry Hairston Jr. to ground out. Miguel Tejada, nice charging play to get Hairston. End inning, bottom 3, 1 out, 1 on, no score. Johnny Damon. Fly ball. Willie Harris coming on in. Willie, nice leaping catch. And then the alert strong throw to first to double off Frank Menachino. Bottom 4, 1 on, 2 out, no score. Until now, Eric Chavez, his 23rd home run, a 2-run jack. 2 for 4 with Chavez. He's hitting .270. Top 5, 1 out, Tim Hudson. Getting Tony Batista. 8 innings, 3 hits, 5 Ks, no walks for Hudson. If there was no rocket, Hudson would win the Cy Young. Hairston Jr., soft grounder. Chavez going bare. Pick up in the throw to get Hairston, who was 0 for 3. Only his hand. Runners on second and first. A's up 3-0, 2 out. Terrence Long to second. Nice stop by Hairston. The problem was his throw was wild. Dye scores from second. A's go on to win. Hudson wins for the 9th time in 11 decisions. He's 16-7 as the A's have won 8 of 9 more.
Blue Jays, Darren Fletcher against Sterling Hitchcock. Fletcher fouls it off, but Enrique Wilson, this is tight. Wilson at the only RBI you've seen is near perfecto. More smooth Yankee defense. Felipe Lopez facing Hitchcock. Fly ball to right. Shane Spencer. Y'all got to give me that. Shane, one of 3 Yankees to have multi-hit games in this one. In the 8th, New York down 5-3. Enrique Wilson. Enrique Suave. Spencer and Soriano score. Wilson has 8 RBI this year. 3 of them have come in a span of about 14 hours. That ties the game at 5. Top 9, Billy Koch struggling. Walks the first batter, Derek Jeter. Then walks David Justice next. Next up, Shane Spencer, and Koch plunks him to load the bases with no outs. Next batter, Alfonso Soriano. As smooth as Jill Scott, as diverse as a Michael Phillips saxophone joint. Soriano 2 for 5, 64 RBI this year. Yanks their first lead of the game at 7-5. Next batter, Jorge Posada. Koch gets Posada looking. Posada, Andy Fletcher, the ump, get into it. Posada, tossed, has to be restrained. Posada said later, I didn't spit on him. If I spit when I was talking, I didn't intend to do that. Bottom 9, runners at first and second. 2 outs for Darren Fletcher facing Ramiro Mendoza. Fletcher could have been arrested from loitering. Mendoza, 6 saves and 6 chances. Yankees win at 7-5. Yankees win the game, and they may lose Jorge for a few games after his outburst. He could get suspended. Said Posada, who appeared to bump home plate umpire Andy Fletcher. Quote, there's a history behind it. I overreacted. Hill 2 out. Ellis Burks hitting and hitting way. I see you, kid. The ball goes off Carlos Lee's glove. The play was ruled a hit. Burks ends up on second. He was 7 for 5, Burks was. 7 for 15, 5 RBI in the series. More defensive issues. 2 batters later, Indians runners at the corners. Travis Fryman pops one. Maglio Ordonia. See what happened. Burks scores in the play. An 11-hit attack by the Tribe. Bottom 3, White Sox up 2-1. I ain't gonna say nothing, but this ain't right. Jose Canseco, 200th stolen base of his career. 9th big leaguer in history with 200 steals and 400 home runs. Top 6, Tribe up 3-2 runners at the corners. Ellis Burks, booyah! 3-run shot, 24th of the year. Burks 3 for 4 in the day. Tribe up 5-3. Bottom 8, none on. CC Sabathia was on it, y'all. Rocks Herbert Perry to sleep. 21 years old. 15 wins, the only other AL lefty in history to win more than 15 games in a season. Before the age of 22 was a guy named Babe Ruth, who did it twice.
Jeff Bagwell. Bags. He's been lifting. Number 35 for Bagwell, 113 RBIs. That cut the Reds' lead to 2-1. But we're tied at 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Todd Walker on first, Pokey Reese. Reese 3 for 3, he's hitting .233. Off the wall, the perfect relay is going to get Todd Walker at the plate. And that kept the score tied where it was in the 8th with Pokey Reese on second. Calvin Pickering off of Octavio Dotel. Pokey Reese coming home. He beats the throw. Dotel's 7-week scoreless streak gets snapped. He takes the loss. Reds win. Reds win. The Astros lead over the Cubs in the Central, now down to 3 games. What about Ken Griffey Jr.?
Brewers and Pirates, I think we should start with game 1. So let's do that. And as we do, it's already 7-5, and somebody's going deep to right field, and Kevin L. Brown with 2 on is left. Number 4 in the season. They had a 7-1 lead, now 10-6. But Henry Blanco doesn't catch it, and Gary Cedarstrom does.
What do you call that, Steve? You're a big
Cedarstrom stays in the game. Kendall walks to load him up. The next batter, Robert McCoyak. Deep drive to center. Devon White on the run. At the wall. Nice catch. Aramis Ramirez tags and scores. Could have been a lot worse. Brewers go on and win it by a final score of 12-7. These 2 teams obviously out of the race, so they start thinking about next season. The core of that Brewers team, if they get their pitching back, is going to be strong. Rich, they come back in game 2. Jimmy Anderson. Jeez. Some concern about a 20-loss season, 6-16 entering. He gets section there to end the first. 7 innings, 4 hits, and 3 Ks. Good outing. Warren Morris, Ruben Quevedo, swinging a drive to deep left center. Lou Collier diving and coming up woefully short. 2-1 Pirates. It's that same score in the 9th. With Mark Sweeney on deck, the tying run at 3rd. The Pirates are going to pitch to Jose Hernandez. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Hernandez, a little blooper. It plates James Mouton and ties it at 2. The pinch hitters, Craig Wilson, Chad Fox. Hey, hang him and bang him.
10 home runs, 107 at-bats for Craig Wilson.
The Mark McGwire of the Pittsburgh Pirates, 3-2. They win it over the Milwaukee Brewers. And yeah,